our ways out. And the first thing, you as the person now about the drug, to accept the problem. Makana, if you continue to live in denial, you won't get the help you need. And if you continue to live in denial, it may get to the point where together. You may also get to the point where you may have to lose your life, because somewhere stage or is either or the person will go and commit suicide. So if you accept, that's the first way, you accept that you need help, then you seek for the help that you need. Then when you get the help about rehabilitation, when you get to the place, you may go do detoxification to clean, you go do all the toxins. This a drug by a clean, it says here, then other treatments, counseling, all of those things follow. Obolo ni na bad drug and which means that one is an option, because when they now bad drug on their own, they say they are tired and they want to come out. So that one is one, you seek for help. They know when you're going at the stage that had our water around them on the hana non so to them bundi kwesili ichoba enyamaka for the person. But the truth is, whatever stage, we need your consent as an adult. Your family botalo before anything meaningful can happen, you must give a consent. So if it takes 1 week or so to convey, to keep talking to you, presenting to you the need for you to accept that you have a problem and for you to get a help, why not? Because email without the person giving you his consent, when they will tell you, Sigi, you're just wasting your time. No, how you not child keep about waste your time and money. Or even if it takes 5 years, that you put up your main heart or mana results na deba faster if the person accepts a problem and truly that he wants to get a help. So if you say na mboy na babro mira na wosa no kute, ina ekuziri the person, he ina ekuziri anabia nisi. Remember, obulu no onye nke arugore wala. You need to go to psychiatric hospital to at least to certain level where he will come back to a certain level of normalcy, sanity, before you talk about counseling and other procedures. So truly, whether in any way you look at it, we need the person's consent for those of them who can say yes. And then for those of them that have gone out, we need their parents to bring them. Possibly, no logo that level, they may have to go to psychiatric hospital. Even if you bring them to us, we have our psychiatric doctors who will come and assess them. If it's a psychiatric case, the person will be referred to psychiatric hospital. But if it's something that can be handled in a rehabilitation center, why not? The person will be handled. But in any way you look at it, consent is involved. During the process of rehabilitation, when in an cancer, no stage towards the end, or no was it towards the end of his stay in the facility or her stay in the facility, he was in coping skills. How to tackle relapse, as in you plan in case Onya had attempted to relapse. How do you react? How do you tackle things like this? Is Yonda needed embedded into the things that he is supposed to be taught within his stay, towards the end of his stay? Then follow up, like my colleague mentioned, is part of the things that is required. When aftercare, those kind of things that you start letting him know towards the end of his stay. It takes a whole lot. May he exposed to while he is with you. Let him learn skills. If he doesn't have, then expose him to creative things like arts and music. Those things can keep him busy. Expose him to exercises, under aftercare. Do you understand? Change of lifestyle entirely. You need a total change of lifestyle. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So when you're changing your lifestyle, if you seek help again, assuming that maybe now you went to he needed the first one and you happen to relapse and you go back, again details of those things that they didn't give you initially, which we are talking about, that total change of lifestyle is part of it. And most of the times, to tell you the truth, ada fault of a basic. Sometimes a parent or Ghana rehabilitation center, or maybe a corner no. Or we cannot 3-4 months. A parent be after 1 month, and one bagoro drug for long. Then the moment on 1 month, the parents be say, "Hey, na one had digomma," because he negi anya ifuna or digo normal, looking at him, talking normally everything. You say, "Na one got digomma." Probably thinking about what people will say, probably thinking about the financial involvement and all that. When he has not gotten all that he needs to get. Another thing is, by the time they go, if you tell them to bring this child every 1 week, most of them don't even come for once. Follow up. Sometimes 6 months, sometimes 1 year. Sometimes we call. Sometimes we ask you to bring the child. And if the child knows that you're taking him to the facility, he knows that he could be asked to run some tests. So that thing again. So a lot of things that are out there to guide the person not to. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that if the person leaves the facility, that is the rehabilitation facility, and by any chance he falls back, that he relapses, no problem. It's not a death sentence. Just seek help again. Those things that you couldn't get, you get. But then another aspect to it again, support system. The parents, the friends around him, most of the times were the people that push them back. If we accept them, maybe rehabilitate had very okay, and we say that they are good to be reintegrated back to the society, and then problem in our house, that he was an addict. There is nothing that destroys a person like that. That stigma, being known as that, even when he thinks that he has made effort to come out of it, this can kill his spirit and make him to just forget anything and now get back into it, if that is the only way he can find love and find peace. Even within him, he knows that that is not the right thing to do. But like I've said here sometime in the past, all of us, we are created for love, to love and to be loved. If we stay in an environment where we can't get that love, or in a relationship or in a house that we can't get that love, something in us will always, want to reach out to get that love outside. And if that child cannot get, if that young man, if that your son or your brother cannot get that support he needs from you as family members, from there he may look for it outside. Then his group of friends, if they are not there to support him, or maybe his few friends or 1 or 2 friends that he has, if they are not there to support him emotionally, psychologically, no need a financial assistance. If you can support, like maybe supporting in a business or in a skill that he wants to start, if you can't, please support. Because when we can't support them, it breaks them and they may fall back. So reason say they fall back, and I know that even if you as the person involved falls back, in case you are the one involved and you're listening to this program, if you don't get help from your parents, if you don't get help from your brothers or your siblings or your friends, take your life, take the responsibility of your own life in your own hand. Madonna onye na-apụta ụwa, ọ bụrụ na anya ka nne na nna ya mụrụ, onwe enyemaka from anybody, onye ahụ akwụchikwa elu ike. So take the responsibility of your happiness, of your own life in your own hand. take the decision that even if can't I survive? You can survive.
Yeah.
So take that decision today. It's for your own good, because last now you they suffer. You know that recovery from drug addiction is possible with the right support and resources. If you're struggling with it, please reach out. Don't live in denial. All the possible. It may take a little time, it may take some effort, but it is possible. If you keep living in denial, you will not get the help that you need. Thank you.